Minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Vaos, and today in this episode I'm going to be revising an older episode from a couple episodes ago. The challenges that I've been given are coming along well, some of them further than others, and hopefully I can get a video out of one of them shortly. Let's see here. Now real quick I will show you what one of the challenges look like. Where are we? Oh, one-way trip. That's not it. Is it? No. That was the other challenge. That was the get something into orbit using only solid fuel rockets. Where is the challenge? All these stock... This is version 22. I haven't deleted the stock vehicles yet. Unfortunately, you have to go in and actually delete them in their files. Holy crap. I lost it. Oh, here it goes. Here's one of them. The challenge was to put something in orbit using only the little Sepatron rockets. So far I've been able to get into suborbit, or you know, like a little get into space but not real orbit. It's a work in progress. Oh lordy, why? Well, sometimes I ask myself, why do I do these things? So yeah, okay, there it is. Still work in progress, but that's not what I wanted to show you today. Actually, no, delete that. I am going to revise a small, tiny, itty-bitty, two-staged, reusable craft that can put a satellite into orbit using like a squirt of fuel. And let's start building it. Okay, let's see here. We need one of those, and we're gonna need some fuel. Check this out. We're only gonna need 2 of these. That's right, just 2. That's for the first stage. The second stage is the satellite itself. So, in order to get it up there, we're just gonna use this right here. Need some way to control it, and we're going to use this one instead of this one because this advanced stabilizer is 0.5 mass while this one is only 0.3. So we're not trying to do any fancy maneuvers, we just want it to be stabilized. That will do. And of course our beloved turbojet engine. That's basically it right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is the first stage. This will get the craft or the satellite into high altitude. I don't know, like 100,000 meters or so. And then the satellite will detach and do an orbital insertion burn. And this will fall gently back to Earth, or curb it. How far into it? We want, okay. We're going to be putting ram air intakes on this, and it's going to take up a lot of space, so you're going to need like a little prop for your satellite. And of course we want a way to decouple it with our decoupler. Very good. And let's see. There we go. And we need some engines for our little satellite. Now the satellite, I've had to, if you've seen my older videos, you know exactly what kind of satellite I am about to make here. However, because of the updates in version 22, the satellite itself has one extra piece, and that is for the satellite dish. If you can see, it's not really working very well with this new satellite dish setup, so what you need is something to prop it up even higher. Ta-da! There you go. Everything else is pretty much the same way we've always well, that I've always showed you for this specific type of satellite. And we go ahead and we need some power. I'm using the WASD keys to move stuff around. And we want the long ones. If you can tell, it says SP-W, which stands for wide, SP-L, which stands for long. So we want the elongated solar panels. I'm holding down Shift and 2 taps of the W key. Just to, well, that's my own personal preference. I like it when it looks kind of like aerodynamic-ish, even though there's no aerodynamic reason for anything in space. And let's see here, we need, nope, we need some instruments. Where'd they go? Okay. Now, I was thinking about putting something like this on here, but seriously, a little itty bitty probe? Not really, you know, going for that. Those types of scientific research doohickeys are better suited for larger craft. And I think that's it. Yep, we got our probes, battery, science stuff, solar panels, we're good to go. Alright, so what we need now is air intakes. Trying to hurry up and make this a quick video, or quick-ish. I don't know how quick. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put our symmetry on 2, just like that, and I'm going to show you why in just a second. I'm going to hold down Alt and click and do it for another symmetry, 2 symmetries, or 2 double symmetry, I don't know what the frick you call it. Okay. And then for the rest, I'm going to do symmetry times 4. There we go. So you get about 12 of these things up here. Beautiful. Now the reason why I did that is because I'm going to put parachutes on here, as well as solar panels. And in order for that to work properly, you need to have the parent part that you're sticking this onto have a symmetry of 2. Because if it has a symmetry of 4, no matter how many times you try to switch the symmetry button back and forth, it's always going to switch between 1 and 4, because it switches automatically to what the parent part has been set for symmetry. So I set it on 2, that means I'm going to get 2. So we need some power. There we go. Because this little thing will try to run out of power on you rather quickly once you separate. And of course, we need a parachute. Now the reason why I'm not using this side parachute is because its total mass is 0.15, while this one is just 0.1. Every little bit counts. Every little tiny little piece of weight counts. That's pretty much it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that our stuff is alright. And that should be up here, this should be in the middle, and that should have its own stage, and this should be way up here. Okay, so jet, separate, rocket, parachutes. We are good to go. I'm gonna call this the space hopper, because that's pretty much what it does. It hops into space. Save and launch. Alright, well, obviously we want to go into daytime so we can have some light. That's really neat how it has its own light. That's about time they did that. And let's fast forward here. I'm going to run out of power pretty quickly, but that's okay because we got our solar panel out. Come on. And it's morning. Sweet. Got plenty of power now. Let's go ahead and retract panel. SES on. And looks like we're facing the wrong way. I should have flipped it around while I was inside vehicle assembly building, but that's okay. Here we go. Half power, because I want to have a chance to flip it around, and spacebar. And we're flipping. There we go. You want your north marker to be on the left hand side, which means that right now I'm facing the top of the craft. And the belly part of the craft is facing the sea. You want to go to about 200 meters per second, and then try to stay at 200 meters per second until about 20,000 meters. This will help save fuel in the long run, instead of, because we only got so much fuel. This fuel bar lies, by the way. It adds the 5.74 from the actual satellite itself. So whenever you see this 20.4 whatever, just minus 5. So we got about 14 units of fuel left. You need to save as much fuel as possible. Alright. I'm trying to keep it at 200 meters per second. Almost there. When you reach 20,000 meters, you want to level out and then just floor it. Full power. Almost there. You'll run out of fuel before you run out of air, so you don't have to worry about that. And full power. Level out. Go, baby, go. Go, 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 go. You want to meet your yellow marker right at about 10 degrees. Alright, pretty much just keep your hand off the WASD keys and let physics take over. You're going to get a little bit of re-entry effects. Keep your eye on your air intake. When it starts dropping below 0.8, you want to throttle down a little bit, but you won't have to worry too much about it because you're just about to run out of fuel. Okay, throttling down. And we are completely out of fuel for the first stage. Let's look at our orbit, or suborbit, or whatever the hell you call it. 150,000 meters. Sweet, we are on our way to space. So let me go ahead and fast forward. Now the reason why you don't want to make a maneuver node just yet is because if you separate this, it'll erase the maneuver node. So you might as well just leave the maneuver node for very last. How much is it? 141,000 meters. Okay. So we are going to fast forward until about 139,000 meters. Give us some time to make the maneuver node. Ain't that pretty? Take some pictures here real quick for the thumbnail. Alright. 109. Coming up on it. Fast forward a little bit more. And 30. Let's go ahead and separate in 3, 2, 1. Switching over by using the little, it's I forgot what the hell you call that key, keyboard key. Oh, it's right next to the O, P, and then you have those little weird smiley faces. I forgot what they were called off the top of my head. ahead. But anyway, you use those to switch between crafts. Okay, so we want to go ahead and make a maneuver node for this guy. Quickly. Hold on. Crap. And we're just worried about him getting into orbit for now. We don't really have to worry about anything else because I am probably going to delete this anyway. This is just a show and tell. It's not an actual, trying to get anything into permanent orbit doohickey. Alright. Maneuver node in 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. We don't want to switch just yet. We want to keep that right where it is. It's fine. How much power do we got? And it's good power. Spacebar. Fast forward a little bit. And I'm going to give it a little bit of puff just to see what our calculation for whatever it is. Oh, it's a 3-second burn. Ooh, nice. Count. And 2, 1. Let's see what we got. That's good. Erase that. Alright, it's in orbit. This little guy is in orbit. Didn't really take much fuel at all. Just 1/3. Let's go ahead and do our extending. Wow, that thing is big now. They really made it big now. I should have put those on action groups. That's my bad. That's okay. Ta-da! Let's put it into the light here just a second. Whoa. And I'm not really liking the satellites anymore. I'm gonna have to design a different type of satellite because the radar dish, I guess it's not a radar dish, is it? The satellite dish is really big now. Used to be a nice tiny little thing that was maybe the size of this inner circle, but now it's just like, pwah. It covers the whole entire thing. You can't even see it. It's like, where's the satellite? Oh, there it is. So, definitely some redesigning there. Hopefully, maybe KSP will do something really nice. Do like a tiny version of this. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. Alright, well, satellite is in orbit. Can we still switch over there? Nope. It's too far away. That's okay. Go map view. Alright, so it's out of fuel. It's just gently falling back down to the planet. There goes the satellite. And of course you can turn SAS off because if I'm right, if I've calculated this properly, probably not, it will naturally want to go ass end first. Because it's heavier on the bottom. So it's kind of like a re-entry doohickey. There we go. Beautiful. A little bit of wobble, but that's alright. And we're going to be losing power here soon because we're going on the dark side. So at about 10,000 meters you want to deploy parachutes. And deploy. Oh dear. Let's, there we go. Whew. Alright, basically just fast forward and it looks like we're very mountainous terrain here. That's what I forgot to do. Oh gosh darn it. I forgot to put like landing gears or something on here. My bad. Because the impact will be, this thing is heavy enough still that when it lands, unfortunately, it will break the engine. Or maybe next time I'll just put 4 parachutes on there to slow it down even more. It's a possibility. It might work. Might not. Whoa. That's kind of cool. What the heck? No, go away. Close. Stupid Steam. Alright. Come on. I can't end the video until you land. Let's go. Quickly. And, boop. I think it broke. It looks like it did. Yeah, it's a little wobbly. Let's see what happens when I do this. Yep, it broke. Alright, well, that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the little space hopper mechanism doohickey. And this is just a revised version. There's already a video of this out, but it has the Kerbal voice, and yeah, it has a smaller satellite on it too. This was a... no, it doesn't. I think so. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I am Vaos, signing off.